Good morning to all of you. I welcomes to all once again in our lecture series on quantum mechanics. In our last class, we have been discussed about algebra of commutators. With the help of that algebra, we are going to do some problems in our today class. So let's start. So today we are going to discuss some important problems regarding commutation. So last class we have been discussed up to this much commutator algebra. These are important. We can say the formula to do the problems. That a cap commutation. That means a operator will be self commutator. A cap commute always. That will be a cap minus a cap will be equal 0. And another important things last class we have been discussed that suppose like this we are going to find out the commutation, that is a cap b cap comma c cap commutation can be written as the a cap will be go this side, a cap, the rest things will be written as such, b cap c, plus then b cap will be go this side and the rest operators will be as such. So here b will be moved this side, then it will be a cap c cap. So likewise if we have to consider this one, a cap b cap c cap, then b will be moved this side, it will be b cap a cap c cap commutation, plus c will be moved this side, so rest operators will be in the commutator bracket, that is a cap b cap. So these two algebra is important whenever we are going to consider the problems. So we have to discuss some important problems oftenly asking in our many exams. Okay. So here first question is that if A is the complex conjugate operator, that means if A will be operated over a function, then the function will be transformed to its complex conjugate. Fx will be transformed to f star x, and b cap is a differential operator. That means when it will be operate over a function, it will be dy dx of f for any function fx, so that a cap b cap commutation will be equal to 0. We know that a cap b cap in the commutator bracket or commutation of a cap b cap can be written as a cap b cap minus b cap a cap. Now a cap b cap whenever will be operate over the fx, it will be a cap b cap is nothing but dy dx, so dy dx of f, then a cap when it will operate over this one, only the function is going to be transformed to its complex conjugate, then it will be d of f star x by dx. Similarly, if we are going to consider b cap a cap fx, then a is nothing but a cap. First we have to consider a cap fx, it will transform the function to its complex conjugate, then b cap when it will be operated, it will be d f star x by dx. Now a cap b cap fx minus b cap a cap fx, both are same we found, so hence 0. Or we can say that a cap b cap minus b cap a cap fx will be equal to 0, since fx is an arbitrary function, so that a cap b cap minus b cap a cap will be equal to 0. Or we can write a cap b cap both are commute with each other, or commutation of a cap b cap two operators will be equal to 0. Hence it has been proved. Now second question we are going to be considered that if a cap b cap are two operators which are commute with their commutators a cap, b cap, then prove that a cap, b cap to the power n will be equal to n b cap to the power n minus 1 a cap b cap. So according to the question, it has been given that a cap b cap, two operators which commutes with their commutator. So the commutator of this 2 is nothing but a cap b cap. So individually a cap is commute with its commutator and b cap also commute with its commutator. That means a cap comma a cap b cap, this is the commutator of the two operators, and individually one operator is commute with its commutator. That means another commutator bracket will be equal to 0, and b cap individually a cap b cap commutator bracket will be equal to 0. Or if we are going to remove the first bracket, or this bracket, if we are going to remove, it will be how much? It will be a cap b cap minus a cap b cap commutator into a cap will be equal to 0. So hence this will be equal to this. So this thing is written. So if equal to 0, then imply that a cap commutation, a cap into, or a cap we can say here not into, a cap is operated over a cap b cap commutator will be equal to a cap b cap commutator multiplied or operated over a cap, like this. Okay, so that implies b cap a cap b cap commutation will be this one. So now we are going to consider a cap b cap square. So b cap square can be written as b cap into b cap. Okay, so here it can be written as b cap a cap b cap commutation plus a cap b cap commutation into b cap. This came from this algebra. Here we found that if like this, suppose b cap c cap, b cap will be go this side and c cap will be go this side. Okay, likewise we are going to be considered over here. So it will be a b cap and another is a b cap. So b cap will be moved the left side, and rest inside the commutator bracket is a cap b cap. Then another b cap, this one will be moved this side plus a cap b cap. This b cap will be moved this side. So hence we found this one by considering this algebra. Okay. Now here b cap a cap b cap commutation will be equal to this much. That means this will be equal to this. So hence we can write 2 into b cap commutation of a cap b cap will be equal to 2 into b to the power 1 can be written as 2 minus 1 a cap b cap commutation. Similarly, if we have a cap b cap cube, we can write a cap b cap square b cap. B cap square first we have to take this side, then inside the commutation bracket will be a cap b cap, then plus this b cap will be taken to this side of the bracket. Rest of the terms or rest of the operators are a cap b cap square. So a cap b cap square and b cap is taken to the right side. Then again we know that from above that a cap b cap square is nothing but 2 b cap square a cap b cap. From here we found that is 2 b cap a cap b cap square, we know that 2 b cap a cap b cap. Here b cap is another operator is there, so hence it will be 2 b cap square a cap b cap. Okay, so here b cap square a cap b cap commutation plus 2 b cap square into a cap b cap commutation. So it will be 3 b cap square AB operator commutation. So it can be written as 3b to the power 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 1, sorry, it has been written, it should have to be written as 3 minus 1, okay, 3 minus 1 will be 2, 3 minus 1 will be equal to 2, it will be A cap and A cap B cap. Similarly, in generalized, we can write A cap B cap to the power n will be n c. Here, whenever it will be 2, it will be 2 B cap to the power 2 minus 1. For 3 cube, 3 B cap to the power 3 minus 1. So for n, it will be n B cap to the power n minus 1. So hence, in generalizing, we can write A cap B cap to the power n, commutation will be n B cap to the power, B cap to the power n minus 1 and AB commutation. So here the operator symbol should have to be given properly. Here, suppose here I forgot, but operator symbol should have to be there, should not be missed. Okay. So now we have to prove that here we have been found that A cap B cap to the power n is this much. Okay, this is one type of formula for other problems that you have to be remember. You have to be remember this one. Okay. Next, similarly, it can be proved that A cap to the power n B cap will be equal to n A cap to the power n minus 1 A cap B cap. Same procedure I have been followed. So if you want to write, you can pause the video and you can write this the steps. Same procedure. But one thing I am going to be once again I want to explain that here A cap is there and B cap. This left side A cap will be moved towards the left side, and the rest of the things will be in the commutator bracket. Then plus right side A cap will be moved towards the right side. This is gone to the right side. Rest of the operator will be inside the commutator bracket. So this is the most important step procedure to do this type of problem. Okay, should have to be remember that this is two vectors are multiplied like in this way. So this one will be moved to the left side and the rest of the operator will be commute, plus this right side will be moved towards the right side, like that. So you can pause the video over here and you can write the steps, and at last you can found an bn equal to n a to the power n minus 1. Here also I forgot one thing, that cap should have to be there. Cap should not be missed. Cap should not be missed because these are the operators. Here I missed. Okay, cap should have to be there. So it will be n a cap to the power n minus 1 A cap B cap commutation. Next we have to move another question, that is, so that parity operator, that is pi cap, does not commute with a position operator x cap. X cap. Here it is x cap. Position operator x cap. We have to prove this one. So we know that whenever the parity operator is going to be operate over a function, it will be change the space, it will change the sign of the space function. That means in our previous video we have been studied that when pi cap will be operated over fx, it will be f minus x, or pi cap is operated over, suppose psi is the function of xy, it will be psi is the function of minus x and minus y. The space coordinate sign is going to be changed when the parity operator is going to be operated over a function. Okay, so pi cap x cap commutation psi x, suppose operated over this psi x, it will be pi cap x cap minus x cap pi cap. Yes, another thing I want to suggest to you, see, this is the bracket is representing some physical phenomenon. This is not a square bracket, this is square bracket, but here the square bracket represent the commutation, right? So whenever you are going to be omit this bracket, square bracket, then it will be written as pi cap x cap minus x cap pi cap. Okay, after omitting or after segregating this commutation, it will be written as this in this way. Here you should not be put again the so called square bracket. Are you understood what I am telling? So if we are going to put the square bracket once again, then it will be confused. It will be confused because as we are discussing the problems purely based on the commutation, so we have to also conscious about the brackets. Okay, the square bracket is represents the commutation. So whenever you have to transform or you are going to remove the square bracket to writing elaborately, at that time you have to either you have to put curly bracket or you have to put a circular bracket. Okay, so now this pi cap x cap psi x minus x cap pi cap psi x. So here you can see that x cap, first pi cap is operated over psi x, so it will be x psi minus x, x is there, x is there, and here x cap for the position x cap value is x, here x cap value is x. I have been just considered the value of the x cap. Okay, as psi x is in our coordinate space, so x cap will be x. So now pi cap x psi x, when the pi cap parity operator is going to be operated over this one, then it will be minus x psi minus x minus x psi minus x. Okay, now here this will be equal to this one, so it will be minus 2x psi minus x. Okay, so it can be written as minus 2, the x can be written in the cap format, operator format, x cap, and if I am going to be put psi x, or I am going to be remove, or I am going to transform once again minus 2 plus, then I have to write over here pi cap. Okay, see, pi cap psi x is nothing but psi minus x, or only psi minus x can be written as pi cap psi x. So what we found, that pi cap x commutation is equal to minus 2 x cap pi cap is not equal to 0. If it will be 0, then we can say that parity operator and position operator both are commute with each other. So here we have been found that both the operator are not commute with each other. So you want, you pause video and write the notes. Okay, next we have to move for another question, that is find the commutation of x cap p x cap square, p x cap square. So this is the position operator, this is the momentum operator square. Commutation will be how much, that we are going to be finding. So here similarly, as we discussed previous, in that way we are going to do first step by step, then we are going to put the formula, this one. Okay, so here x cap, this p x cap square can be written as p x cap into p x cap. Okay, so this one is the left hand side px, right hand side px, so this will be moved towards the left, and rest of the operator in the commutator bracket will be x cap and px cap. x cap and px cap. Then this first one is moved towards the left and written this one. Okay, carefully observe, this will be important step whenever we have to consider some other problems. Then plus this will be moved towards the right and the rest will be x cap px cap. The x cap px cap will be here and this is moved to the right. Okay, so here px cap, commutation of x cap px cap, we know that I h cross in our previous video. Okay, here also commutation of x cap px cap, position and momentum along x axis commutation will be I h cross px cap. So we found that 2 I h cross px cap. So the commutation of this one will be this one. Okay, here also we can consider this formula, that is a cap b n cap n into b cap n minus 1 a cap b cap. That means here x cap b will be nothing but px cap square will be how much? Instead of n it will be 2, b will be px to the power n minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, and x cap px cap will be equal to 2, this will be I h cross px. Okay, so this is the answer. So this way also you can solve. Actually this type of question in general in your exam asking 2 marks or 1 mark, okay, or short questions. Now we are going to go for x cap cube px cap. Okay, first we have to do in the traditional way by multiplying like this, multiplying or segregating the power operators. Then we have to, another way we are going to be use the formula whatever we have been found in our question number 3 and question number 2. Okay, see x cap cube px cap. Okay, so it will be x cap square x cap px cap. Okay, so here x cap cube is can be written as x cap square into x cap. The left side is x cap square, right side is x cap. Here x cap square is left side, x cap is right side. So this x cap square will be moved towards the left over here, and the rest of the operators will be in the square bracket x cap px cap. Carefully you have to watch here. Now plus x cap, this one will be moved towards this side, and the rest of the operator is x cap square px cap, x cap square px cap, and x cap will be moved towards the right over here. Okay, now here x cap square will be here, x cap px cap as usual will be here. Now x cap square will be again can be written as x cap into x cap. Px cap is here and x cap is also here. This is important step. From here to here, this is important step, that here x cap square will be there and x cap px cap as usual it will be here. Here what we are, we are going to write, you just watch carefully. See, this x cap is left side, this x cap is right side. So this x cap will be moved towards the left, and rest of the term will be, rest of the things will be written. So x cap, it will be it will commutator bracket x cap px cap, and x cap will be already is there, so we have to write x cap. Okay, plus this x cap will be moved towards the right, towards the whole right, total right. So and the rest of the operators will be in your commutator bracket. Rest of the operators are x cap and px cap. X cap, px cap will be here. Already x cap is there. This x cap will be moved towards the right of this x cap, because why? Because this whole is a operator. This whole is a operator. So whenever I am going to be apply this formula, that is a cap, b cap, c cap, a cap, b cap, c cap, this is nothing but a cap, b cap, c cap plus a cap, c cap. The b cap will be go to the right side, b cap, like that. The whole is the operator, whole is the operator. Now, so now whenever this bracket I am going to be solve, or the bracket, this bracket things I am going to be solve, this cap will be moved towards the right of the whole things. So this x cap came over here. Okay, carefully you have to be do or watch and try to remember the step. It will be required in our preceding problems. So it will be x square, x cap square, x cap px cap is nothing but IH cross. X cap will be here, x cap px cap commutation is IH cross, x cap is there, and x cap px cap commutation is nothing but IH cross. X cap will be x cap square. Okay, so we found that 3 IH cross x cap square. This is the step by step, the so called traditional formula, that is x cap cube. Another way, that is using the formula x cap cube px cap, that is x to the power n px cap will be nothing but n x to the power n minus 1. This will 3 x to the x cap to the power 3 minus 1 commutation of x cap px cap. So it will be 3 x cap square, x cap px cap commutation will be IH cross. It will be 3 IH cross x cap square. Okay, so next we have to move for another problem, that is x cap px cap to the power 4. This problem also can be solved by step by step. Then or we can consider the so called formula, this x to the power a x cap px cap n. This way also can be solved, but I can suggest that step by step you have to be also know which will be required for other problems. So first we have to go for the step by step, and then we have to consider the formula. Okay, so I am going to do the step by step, you just watch carefully. So here x cap px cap to the power 4 is there. Okay, first I have to write in this format px cap cube into px cap. You can write px cap into px cap cube, no problem, the same answer you are going to be get. So here this was is the first, this was the second, or left right you can consider, this is the left, this is right. The left will be go to the left side and right will be go to the right side. Okay, so this will be px cube moved over here, this side it is written like this, px cap cube commutation of rest x cap px cap. Okay, then this will be moved towards the right, px cap, and the rest operators are px cap px cap cube, x cap px cap cube, and this px cap is moved towards the right. So first step is our completed. Okay, and as we know that x cap px cap commutation is IH cross, so here x cap px cap commutation IH cross I have been substituted. plus this px cap cube again is going to be written as px cap square px cap commutation. Px cap will be already is there, it will be written as like this. Then here px cap cube IH cross will be here. Here we are not going to do nothing. So here this is your left, this is your right. Okay, so this left will be moved towards the left and the rest of the operator will be written. Px cap square will be moved this side, is written over here, and the rest of the operator is x cap px cap will be written in the commutation bracket. And also px cap already is there, px cap will be here, this one will be here. Okay, now we have to consider this one. This px cap will be moved again towards the right and rest of the operator is going to be written in the bracket. So here x cap will be here, px cap square will be here, px cap, this px cap is going to move towards the whole right. So already px cap is here and this px cap will be moved towards the right over this one, it will be px cap. This step has been completed. Now here see, this is as usual we have to write, this one is px cap square x cap px cap value is IH cross and px cap is there, px cap I have to write over here, plus again px cap square is going to be written as px cap into px cap. Already right hand side px cap into px cap will be px cap square can be written. So this will be px cap cube and this will be px cap square, this is constant, so this will be IH cross px cap square px cap caps will be there, px cap cube. Okay, now this term work is over. Now these things we have to write. So this is the first one, or you can say left, right. This will be moved towards the right, left. This one is going to be moved towards the right. So first we have to move this one towards the left. This will be moved towards the left, means it will be written as px cap. Okay, then x cap px cap. Rest of the operator is x cap px cap written, and already px cap square will be here, px cap will be written as like this, plus this second one or right one is going to move towards the whole right. Okay, so it will be, and the rest of the operators is x cap px cap, x cap px cap will be as such we have to write, then px cap square into px cap. This px cap came over here, this one, okay, came over this one, this px came over here and written as this one. Okay, so this term is this one, this term is this one, and this x cap px cap is nothing but IH cross, and px cap will be there, px cap square will be there. This x cap px cap is nothing but IH cross, this will be px cap cube. So you can found that this is IH cross px cap cube, IH cross px cap cube, this is IH cross also px cap cube, and IH cross px cap cube. So we found that 1 2 3 4 4 IH cross px cap cube. So the value of the commutation of x cap px cap to the power 4 will be nothing but this one. This also can be written or can be solved by with a few steps by considering previous results. Considering the previous result, this can be solved, but this is the full traditional way. Okay, whatever I consider, this is a full traditional way, but this can be solved also by considering the previous result. How? This px to the power 4, this px to the power 4 can be written px square into px square. Okay, so as this is left and this is right, the left will be moved this side, px square. The rest of the operator will be in the bracket x cap px cap square. then this will be moved towards the right side, left side, this is right side. So rest of the operator will be inside the x cap, px cap square in the bracket and into px cap square. Okay. In our previous question, x cap px cap square, how much value we found? That is 2 cross px. 2 cross px. That value I can put over here. 2 cross px cap. Similarly, also I can put this value is 2 cross px cap. So here this is the constant. So it will be 2 cross px cap cube. Also this is 2 cross px cap cube, and we found 4 cross px cap cube. Also can be used this formula, that is x cap px cap to the power n is nothing but n px cap n minus 1 x cap px cap. Okay. So here n is nothing but 4. So it will be 4 px cap to the power n minus 4 minus 1 is 3, and x cap px cap commutation is I h cross. So also we found the same answer. So the same question you can do in 3 methods, but here this second and third method consider the previous results. Okay, if we don't have previous result, then this will be the traditional method by which you can found the answer this much. Okay. So I suggest, if you want, you can pause the video and you write all the steps. And why I am suggesting that you have to also know about this traditional method, because it is required, and for some other questions where this type of value could not be work, or this method, this formula could not be work, this traditional method is required. Okay, and another thing also I want to suggest to all of you, that whenever, suppose this question asked in your exam 5 marks, suppose this question, fortunately it has been asked 5 marks. So if you are going to write this much, then may that evaluator is not going to be satisfied, and may that evaluator is going to be cancel your some mark, deduct your mark. So if for the 5 mark question, if you are going to be elaborately going to be describe this question, then the evaluator could not be deduct your mark. That is another things or another point that why we have to be also remember this traditional method. Now we have to move for the question p x to the power 4, px cap to the power 4 and x cap. The same way we are going to be solve. First we are going to solve traditional way quickly. Okay, so px cap cube, px cap, x cap. So it will be moved towards the left, this will be moved towards the right. It will px cap cube, px cap, x cap plus px cap cube, x cap. This is moved towards the right. Okay, so it will be px cap. Okay, we know that a cap b cap commutation is nothing but minus b cap a cap, so that x cap px cap will be nothing but minus px cap x cap. Or we can say that x cap px cap commutation value is how much? I h cross. So hence px cap x cap will be minus I h cross. So hence here px cap x cap commutation value will be substituted as minus I h cross, plus again this cube px cap cube is going to be written as px cap square, px cap x cap, px cap, and this term will be as usual will be there, and this can be written as px cap square will be move towards the left, and px will be moved towards the whole right. So it will be px square, px cap x cap, px cap already will be there, plus px cap square. This px will be moved towards the right, so it will towards the whole right. So it will be, rest of the operator is px cap square x cap, this px move towards the whole right, already px cap is there, another px cap you are going to be right. So here this term will be written as such, this value is minus I s cross, I have been written here. This px cap square can be again segregated with px cap into px cap, x cap, px cap square already is there. So again this can be written in this form, that this will be moved towards the left, this will be moved towards the whole right. So written as px cap x cap, px cap square will be there, plus px cap x cap, px cap square, px cap. This will be moved towards the whole right. So hence we found px cap x cap is minus I s cross. So here 2 plus 1 minus 2, here minus, again minus 1 another factor, this another one, then it will be minus 4 I s cross px cap cube. Previously, or another method we can follow, that we know that a cap to the power n, b cap will be equal to how much, n, a to the power a cap n minus 1, a cap b cap commutation. So here if we are going to consider a cap as px cap, b as x cap, then also we are going to get the same answer. If you want to write, you can pause the video, you can write. So here px, also this can be done by this way, that px square, px cap square and px cap square, and x cap will be there. So this px cap will be moved this side, then rest of the things px cap square x cap, then another px cap, this will be moved this side, and this value is this much. And we know that x cap px cap square is 2 I h cross px cap, but if px cap square x cap, it will be minus 2 I h cross px cap, and it will be minus 2 I h cross px cap square. So hence we are going to get the same answer. Okay. So if you want, you can pause the video and you can write all the steps. Okay, we have to move towards the next problem, that is another somewhat interesting problem, that is x cap square px cap square. Okay, find out the commutation of x cap square px cap square. So here what we done, that first we have to consider x cap into x cap. The x cap square has been segregated as x cap into x cap px cap square. So this can be written as, this x cap will be moved towards the left and this x cap will be moved towards the right. Then this will be x cap, commutation of x cap px cap square plus x cap px cap square x cap. Then again px square will be can be written as px cap into px cap. This px cap square can be written as px cap into px cap. So this px cap will be moved towards the whole left, and this will be moved towards the whole right. First we have to consider this one. So it will be, already x cap is there. This px will be moved towards the whole left. This will be px cap, x cap, x cap, px cap plus. This x cap is already there. X cap, px cap, and this px cap will be moved towards the right. Okay. So I am going to write px cap. This one will be moved towards the right. It will be px cap. Okay. Now again we are going to consider this one. Okay. So here this px cap will be moved towards the left, and this px cap will move towards the whole right. So whenever it will move, this will be moved towards the left. The rest of the operators will be x cap, px cap. So this move towards the left, it will be px cap, x cap, px cap, commutation, x cap already is there, x cap. Then this px cap will be moved towards the whole right. Okay, plus x cap, px cap will be there, x cap, and this px cap will be moved towards the whole right, px cap. Okay. Now we have to put the values of x cap, px cap commutation values. This will IH cross, this will be x cap, px cap will be nothing but is your IH cross plus x cap px cap is nothing but IH cross. Okay, so here I just substituted the value of the commutation of the x cap px cap. So we can found that px cap x cap IH cross. So this is the constant can be moved towards the initial, then it will be x cap px cap, then it will be IH cross px cap x cap, IH cross x cap px cap. Okay, so here px cap x cap, here also px cap x cap, so it will be 2 IH cross px cap x cap, here x cap px cap, here x cap px cap, so 2 into IH cross x cap px cap. So answer is 2 IH cross I can take common, and it will be px cap x cap plus x cap px cap. Okay, okay. Or this answer can be in this way, it will be IH cross, also you can write x cap px cap plus px cap x cap. Okay, first this is addition, so first you can write this one, second you can write this one. Why I am telling this one? Because sometimes the question will be asked with the multiple choice. Multiple choice means suppose you got this answer will be correct. So multiple choice, maybe this answer will be there, this answer will be there. So whenever you are going to do the questions answer in your rough, suppose you got this one, but multiple choice means option will in the option this will be the answer. So should not be confused at that time. Okay, this question also can be done in this way, that from this step, consider this step only, this step I have been written over here, that is x cap commutation of x cap px cap square and x cap px cap square x cap. Okay, so previously we know that x cap px cap square from our previous result, that is 2 IH cross px cap, here this value also 2 IH cross px cap. So here what we found, that 2 IH cross x cap px cap, here this is 2 IH cross px cap x cap. Okay, so we found that 2 IH cross x cap px cap plus px cap x cap, or this one. Okay, and this term plus this term, or this term plus this term, no problem. Now we have to consider next problem, that x cap, find x cap h cap, find the commutation of x cap and h cap. Here h cap is nothing but your Hamiltonian operator. Hamiltonian operator. Okay, Hamiltonian operator h cap is nothing but here x is there, means so tx cap and ux cap, right? Tx cap ux cap, but here h cap is written as px square by 2m plus ux, that means tx cap value here it has been written. So tx cap value is this one, that means it is indicates that this is momentum space, momentum space coordinate momentum space because in momentum space the kinetic energy operator value is nothing but px square by 2m, and in case of momentum space momentum operator is nothing but px, value is px, but in coordinate space this is value is ih cross del by del px. The px cap value in your coordinate space is this one. So as the operator value it is given px square by 2m, so this is indicates that this has been considered the momentum space. So whatever momentum space or coordinate space, whatever we are going to be consider, in our last class we have been discussed that we have been discussed that in coordinate space or momentum space, Ri Rj position operator of any component will be 0, commutation will be 0. That will be that we verified in coordinate space and momentum space. And momentum component or the commutation of momentum component in coordinate space will be equal to 0. Commutation of momentum operator or momentum component operator commutation any component in momentum space also will be equal to 0. But if we have to consider any component of position and momentum the same, suppose we have to consider x and px, it will be IH cross. And in case of momentum space also we found that x, suppose this is x, px will be equal to IH cross and others will be 0. That we have been verified and in detail in our last class. So here we can consider simply in generalized that this is x cap, h cap, here I have been considered px cap by 2m. So here px cap means I have been considered the momentum space. So in case of momentum space, px cap value is nothing but px. Okay. So instead of, if I am going to remove the cap, then automatically it will be px square by 2m. Okay. Now here k x cap. Here x cap also represents the momentum space. I am not going to write the the value of the x cap, because x cap is in the momentum space. In the momentum space, in the momentum space, the position operator is nothing but how much? IH cross del by del px. So here I generalized in generalized way I have been written x cap. So but we hiddenly knew that this is belongs to the coordinate space. So if we are going to do in the traditional way also, you are going to get the same answer. I am going to solve in this way. So this is x cap, which represents the momentum space. Okay, and px cap square by 2m plus the commutation algebra. If I am going to get addition algebra, then it will be this one plus x cap k x cap. Here I have been considered that ux or the potential energy is nothing but some constant and function of x, and here x is written in the form of operator. Okay. So this will be 1 by 2m is constant gone outside of the commutation bracket, and it will be x cap px cap square plus k x cap x cap. We know that operator is self, commutation with self itself. So x cap commute with each other, it will be 0, and x cap px cap square, we know that value is this one, 2IH cross px cap. So 1 by 2m, it will be IH cross by m px cap. So here this value, how it will be, we have been done several times in our previous examples. However, I have been also written, you can write. So in traditional way also you can found the same answer, IH cross px by m, by considering the momentum space and its corresponding operator value. See here x cap h cap, phi is the momentum space. So here h cap, if I am going to write in the going to remove the bracket, commutation bracket, x cap h cap phi minus x cap h cap x cap phi. So x cap value in the momentum space will be nothing but IH cross del by del px. H cap value is nothing but px square by 2m plus k into x. X is the position operator in momentum space, will be IH cross del by del px phi minus h cap is px square by 2m plus k IH cross del by del px, and x cap is nothing but IH cross del by del px phi. Okay, so I am going to be operate this one. So it will be IH cross del by del px over px square by 2m phi plus k into IH cross k will be here IH cross into IH cross, IH cross, IH cross, del by del px, here also del by del px of phi, it will be del square phi by del px square, then minus px square by 2m, IH cross del phi by del px square by 2m, IH cross is here del phi by del px, okay. Then here this one minus over here minus k, here minus IH cross, here IH cross, del by del px, so it will be IH cross square del square phi by del p square. So here you can found that, see, this term and this term both are equal, can be cancelled out, and this two term you are going to get. So you can take common IH cross, so you are going to get del px, del by del px of px square by 2m phi. So here this is also, you can apply the derivative over these two functions. What you are going to get? You are going to get that 2px by 2m. First you have to derivate this one, derivative of px square. So it will be 2px by 2m and phi plus px square by 2m into del phi by del px, okay, minus this term px square by 2m IH cross del phi by del px. So here this term and this term also equal, going to be cancelled out. This term IH cross this term into, and this term is going to be cancelled out, and we are going to get the same answer. So considering the momentum space also we got the same answer. Here I written in the cap format, means hiddenly we knew that this is representing the operator in the momentum space, okay. So you go for wherever you want, you can write, you can pause the video and you can write the note, okay. So in our today discussion we have to be stop over here, and in our next class we are going to discuss some extra questions. Today I am going to give you, and you have to try to solve it by oneself, and these problems we are going to discuss in our next class. That is, prove that this one a cap b cap c cap commutation whole commutation plus b cap c cap a cap commutation whole commutation plus c cap commute with a cap b cap commutation will be equal to 0, okay. So how you are going to be solved? This is also known as Jacobi identity. So in exam many times it is asked that prove that Jacobi identity 8 marks, like that, okay. So this is nothing but called Jacobi identity. So how you are going to be do this one? I am going to give you one somewhat hints, that suppose this term can be breaked like this, a cap, okay, that is b cap c cap minus c cap b cap, okay, and it can be written as a cap b cap c cap minus a cap c cap b cap, okay. So now how we are you are going to be break this one? Now the whatever we have been studied or done in these questions, this type of procedure will be work here. How? See, this is one operator, this is one operator. If I am going to be segregate, or I am going to be write this one, then how I am going to write? It will be b cap will be moved towards the left side, b cap a cap c cap, okay, plus a cap b cap and c cap minus same thing also you have to write. Similarly this also can be solved like this one. So this will be written as this way. This also, this a cap commutation of a cap c cap into b cap can be written in this format, okay. So likewise you have to do for all the terms, and in between the problem you are going to get, suppose a cap c cap, suppose a cap c cap one term, another term you got c cap a cap. So here a cap c cap is there, c cap a cap can be written as minus a cap c cap, that we know. So by considering these hints you can solve this one, no problem. Okay, so next another question is that this one, so that x d by dx commutation is equal to minus 1 and this will be equal to 3x square. Simple hints that x d by dx minus d by dx of x over psi. Okay, so this is, or this psi will be, can be written as this one. So here x d by dx of psi, here minus d by dx of x into psi. So here you can put the product formula and you are going to get the last, at last you are going to get the answer. So like this also can be done. Now this one is p cap. Here cap format, it is already in the cap format, so you should not worry about that. H cap is equal to p cap square. Here p cap square, x will be there, means you have to consider this is px cap. Okay, this is px cap, you will be consider, you has to consider that px cap, no problem. So I am going to change this one. Sometimes it will be written in the question, sometimes not written in the question, so you have to consider that it will be is the x component. So this will be this one. So as we have been done this question, and here x commute will be 0. Here in this question px one commutation will become, and that will be 0, only x term will be at last you are going to get. Then another question, that if a cap b cap commutation will be 0, so that a cap b cap square will be 2b cap. It is very simple. So these 4 questions, 1 2, this is 3 4 and 5 questions you have to work for yourself, and these 5 questions and some other important questions we are going to discuss in our next class. So thank you very much for watching this video. Wherever you have doubt in our today discussion, you can contact with me. Thank you so much. Thank you.